Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. At this time, we please ask that you silence all cell phones and electronic devices. Please stand for the processional.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the graduating class of 2017. The processional is led by Mr. Dayton Cole, who is carrying the mace. The university banner is carried by the Chair of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Barbara Howard. The marshals will now accompany the graduate candidates to their seats. The graduate school banner is carried by Dr. Robert Sanders. Members of the student ambassadors are specially selected to serve in the role as marshals. Now entering the arena are the candidates for master's and specialist degrees. The degrees to be conferred today include Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Library Science, Master of Public Administration, Master of Business Administration, Master of Music, Master of Social Work and Specialist in School Psychology. Master's hoods include gold and white, representing Appalachian State University. Now entering the arena are the candidates for baccalaureate degrees. Students graduating this morning in the College of Arts and Sciences, including the majors of Anthropology, Biology, Appalachian Studies, English, French and Francophone Studies, History, Interdisciplinary Studies, Languages and Literatures and Culture, Mathematics, Philosophy, Political Science, Psychology, Religious Studies, Sociology, Spanish, Women's Studies, Actuarial Science, Biology, Cell and Molecular Biology, Biology, Ecology, Evolution, and Environmental Biology, Chemistry, Community and Regional Planning, Computer Science, English, Secondary Education, Environmental Science, Fermentation Sciences, Geography, Geology, History, History, Social Studies Education, Mathematics, Mathematics Secondary Education, Physics, Political Science, Psychology, Sociology, Spanish Education, and Criminal Justice will be seated on the east side of the arena. Students graduating in the Walker College of Business, including the majors of Economics, Accounting, Computer Information Systems, Finance and Banking, Hospitality and Tourism Management, International Business, Management, Marketing, Risk Management and Insurance, and Supply Chain Management will be seated on the west side of the arena. Students graduating from the Hayes School of Music, including the majors of Music Education, Music Performance, Music Therapy, and Music Industry Studies will also be seated on the west side of the arena. As candidates reach their seats, faculty members of Appalachian State University will march in wearing the colorful hoods of the college and universities from which they graduated. The colors of the velvet borders indicate their field of study. You will find additional academic regalia information in the program. As candidates reach their seats, faculty members of Appalachian State University will march in wearing the colorful hoods of the colleges and universities from which they graduated. The colors of the velvet borders indicate their field of study. You will find additional academic regalia information in your program. The processional now concludes with the entrance of the platform party. The platform party includes the keynote speakers, the deans and associate deans, representatives of the Board of Governors, Board of Trustees, and the Appalachian Alumni Association, and the academic leadership of the university, including the vice chancellors, provost, and chancellor. We hope you enjoy the ceremony, and thank you for joining us today.
Will the audience please remain standing and join in the singing of our national anthem? Please be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Fall 2017 Commencement at Appalachian State University. As a reminder, remote live captioning of the ceremony is available via our website at commencement.appstate.edu. This marks the 118th year since the founding of this great university, and it is a time for celebration. So let us enter into the spirit of honoring, praising, and congratulating our graduates of the class of 2017. It is my pleasure at this time to introduce Dr. Sherry Everts, Chancellor of Appalachian State University, who is presiding for today's ceremony. Chancellor Everts.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. As Chancellor of Appalachian State University, I am honored and privileged to preside over this commencement ceremony. What a wonderful day of celebration this is for our campus. Today, we celebrate as our students leave Appalachian prepared to make real and powerful differences in their communities and beyond. We celebrate the amazing academic relationships students have developed with faculty and staff who have served as teachers, fellow researchers, mentors, and role models. This ceremony also recognizes the relationships with family, fellow students, and friends that have supported and sustained them throughout this transformational journey. A university campus is an amazing place of confluence where great leaders and ideas emerge for the betterment of society, and Appalachian is a shining example of this work. The effect of our work is exponential. Students come to this special place, continue to develop and grow into amazing individuals who go on to touch hundreds and thousands of lives through their professions, civic engagement, and service. To our graduates, I say thank you for being part of our great academic community. Please know you will always be a part of Appalachian, as you are our most enduring legacy. I congratulate each of you on your achievements and celebrate the hope for our community, state, nation, and world you take forward into a future made all the brighter because of you. Congratulations.
Good morning. It is now my privilege to introduce the members of the Platform Party. I will ask each person to stand and remain standing until their row has been introduced. Please hold your applause until all rows have been introduced. In the first row, Chancellor of Appalachian State University, Dr. Sherry Everts. Vice Chancellor for University Advancement, Dr. Randy Edwards. Vice Chancellor and Chief of Staff, Mr. Hank Foreman. Chair of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Jimmy Barnes. Honorary degree recipient, Ms. Alma Ruth Marsh. Member of the UNC Board of Governors, Mr. Philip Byers. Vice Chancellor for Business Affairs, Mr. Paul Forte, President of our Appalachian State Alumni Association, Mr. Wayne Miller, Vice Chancellor of Student Affairs, Mr. J.J. Brown, Associate Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Mr. Leroy Wright. Our mace bearer today, Mr. Dayton Cole, the university's General Counsel, who is retiring this June after 30 years of dedicated service to the university. We are so grateful, Dayton, for your many wonderful contributions to Appalachian. Thank you. You may be seated. In the next row, we have Dean of the Walker College of Business, Dr. Heather Norris, Dean of the Hayes School of Music, Dr. James Douthit, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Neva Spake, a student in the Hayes School of Music and our vocalist today, Mr. Grayson Mulholland. Graduating students, Mr. Patrick Campbell, Ms. Talana Bell, and Ms. Emily Arber. Associate Dean in the Kratos D. Williams School for Graduate Studies, Dr. Robert Sanders. University Registrar, Ms. Debbie Race. You may be seated. And in the next row, Dr. Sandra Vanoy, Associate Dean in the Walker College of Business. Chair of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Barbara Howard. Vice Provost for Undergraduate Education, Dr. Mark Ginn. Dean of the Honors College, Dr. Jeff Velbush. Representing University Library, Associate Dean Erica Patillo. Professor of Management in the Walker College of Business, Dr. Betty Coffey. Associate Dean in the Hayes School of Music, Dr. Jay Jackson. Senior Associate Dean and Professor of Biology in the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Drew Henson. You may be seated. And in the next row, Dr. Tracy Salinas, Professor in the Department of Mathematical Sciences. Our name readers for today's ceremony, Associate Dean in the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Jennifer Burris. Thank you. You may be seated. I am honored to introduce our next speaker. Please join me in welcoming our distinguished guest, a member of the Board of Governors, Mr. Philip Byers, as he brings greetings on behalf of the University of North Carolina.
I've never been called distinguished, but I've got to play with this just for a second because I don't get a chance to. Okay. I'm the one that always causes trouble, but I know the Chancellor's face is red now, but what's she gonna do? So it is indeed an honor to be with you. Chairman Barnes, members of the Board of Trustees, Chancellor Everts, Provost, distinguished guests, faculty, staff members and community, and the students of Appalachian State University, I am honored to bring greetings on behalf of the UNC Board of Governors, President Margaret Spellings, and the General Administration staff. Let me begin by expressing my sincere thanks to our Chancellor. She is the finest Chancellor in the UNC system. Now, I get in a lot of trouble for that, but I always make that clear that she is the finest. She has come up with solutions to a range of emerging challenges and is committed to enhancing the investment students are making in their education at Appalachian State University. Please join me in thanking our Chancellor. We're here to celebrate the graduates who have achieved a milestone. Graduates, your education at Appalachian State University has provided you the knowledge and the skills you will need to achieve the goals and challenges you set forth. Your degree represents hard work and dedication to a most worthy goal. You deserve to celebrate, but it's also important to acknowledge the contributions of the faculty and staff of Appalachian State University and to applaud the support of your families and friends who have helped you reach this day. Please join me in thanking our faculty and staff for all the work they've done. As a graduate of this fine institution, you now wield something even more powerful than a diploma that you're about to receive, and that is the power of your example. You are ambassadors of this great institution. Your futures are beckoning you. Take heed of your callings, but I ask that you remember the invaluable education that you received at Appalachian State University. We encourage you to stay connected to this fine institution. Congratulations. Enjoy this moment, and best wishes for the future. Now, hold up. I've got two questions. Again, the face is red, I'm in trouble. And I don't do this to embarrass anyone. I do it for a personal reason. I'll explain in a moment. Anyone been registered full-time longer than 7 years to get this degree? Anyone? Good. I still hold the record. I won't take one moment of seriousness, as my comments certainly were serious. There's a gentleman here today, my chancellor, John Thomas, who without his love and help, I would have never graduated from Appalachian State University before you were born. So I know I'm in trouble because he hates to be called out. But Chancellor Thomas, thank you again. One thing I did after my 7th year, I received a call from his office that said, Mr. Byers, you've got enough credit hours to graduate. Well, my plan was to stay and take every class offered at Appalachian State University. And my response, and please don't be offended, was, how in the hell did that happen? And she replied, that's the same thing the chancellor asked. So, Chancellor Thomas, for all the work, for helping an old country boy from Rutherford County graduate, I thank you, sir, and thank you for all you've done for Appalachian State.
Chancellor Everett, Governor Byers, members of the administration, faculty, staff, students, parents, and friends. It's a pleasure for me to bring greetings on behalf of the Appalachian State University Board of Trustees. We, as members of the board, are proud of this great university and all that it means to our community and the great state of North Carolina. To the members of this graduating class, we're equally proud of you. All your accomplishments, all your future accomplishments, and all those things that we're recognizing here today. As you begin a new phase in your life, we're confident that you're prepared for whatever challenge comes before you. So with that, we extend to you our congratulations and best wishes for your continued success. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Wayne Miller, and I'm a proud graduate of the Walker College of Business class of 1985. It is my honor to serve as the president of the Appalachian Alumni Association. It is also my honor today to bring greetings and congratulations to you on this very special day. The first day you decided to attend Appalachian State, you became part of a very special group, the Appalachian family. Today, as you graduate, you take on a new and important role in the Appalachian family. You are now part of the Alumni Association, joining a proud alumni base of 124,000 Mountaineers. With this new role, let me encourage you to come back and visit campus often. Keep the alumni office updated with your accomplishments and your milestones. Be an ambassador for Appalachian by wearing your black and gold proudly. And remember to give back, no matter the amount, to the Appalachian Fund or to any area of campus which has made an impact on your Appalachian experience. Class of 2017, once again, congratulations and welcome to your Alumni Association.
When I first got the call requesting me to speak here, I was honestly shocked. I kept thinking, who am I? Why would I be chosen for this? I couldn't come up with anything other than, I guess my grades are pretty all right. You see, when one looks up commencement speech online, one finds that the top result is J.K. Rowling or Steve Jobs' commencement speech. Both very wealthy, very famous people. And here I stand, a soon-to-be high school educator, one of the lowest paid professional careers in society, yet charged with the indispensable role of educating our nation's youth. Now, if we take a look around us, who will we see? What do we think when we look at the strangers nearby? Many of us have different degrees, varying political opinions, and opposing cultural upbringings. From where I am standing, I can see only what we have in common. While I might be headed off to be a high school teacher, we all now bear the responsibility to be the educators in this world. We have all spent most of our lives in the education system, and after this day, we will be the so-called formally educated. This brings with it a responsibility and duty that cannot be ignored. Do you remember looking up to your elders as a child, listening to them speak, wondering how they accumulated so much knowledge? Well, this is us now. Today, we must realize that younger generations are now looking at us, hearing our stories, and hoping to be like us one day. Some of us may continue our formal education, but hopefully we will all continue as educators. It is our responsibility to share our newfound wisdom and our duty to never stop analyzing, critiquing, and verifying information exposed to us. While we are all educators in this world, I have chosen a career as an educator. When I was teaching physics at a high school this past semester, students often looked to me and asked, "What is the answer?" And to their infuriation, I always respond, "I don't know, but I do know how to get there." See, the process is far more important than the answer, not only in physics, but in life. Everyone is focused on finding the correct answer, one that results in no negative consequence. We are afraid of failure because it is how we have been conditioned. And as a result, we do not branch out and take risks. When we avoid the risk, what we are really doing is bypassing the potential journeys that bring fulfillment. The reality of success is found in the actions and processes that are taken to carry out the steps needed to arrive at a solution. Our education has taught us how to carry out these steps, but it is our responsibility to take the initiative. I want you to take a minute to think about what steps you took to get here. Think about that person who pushed you to apply here, or that person who told you you could do it, because you have done it. Recall that first paper you turned in that took the entire night to complete, and that walk home from the library late at night where you noticed the moon was looking particularly fine. Remember all of these things when you walk across this stage today, and most of all, remember your duty to carry your education with you so that you can make impactful changes on the world around you.
Good morning. As a graduate student in the Walker College of Business, I am honored to share with you the impact that the College of Business and Appalachian State University have had on my life. 30 years ago, I graduated with a BSBA in accounting from the Walker College of Business here at Appalachian. I knew then what a special place that ASU and the College of Business were. I attribute much of my success and memories to what I have from ASU. In fact, when I moved to Alabama, the land of the SEC, I carried ASU proudly with me and proudly declared my allegiance to it. Therefore, when I retired from healthcare accounting, I knew I wanted to return to my alma mater to earn my MBA and MS in accounting to create even more wonderful memories. Both tenures at ASU gave me opportunities and experiences that I may not have experienced at any other larger university. One such example was the cross-pollination that I was able to do with the Hayes School of Music. During my undergraduate years, I spent just as much time in the Hayes School of Music studying voice and singing in university singers and chamber singers as I did in the Walker College of Business, which served me very well over the years. Because of my musical training at ASU, doors have been opened to me that otherwise would not have. Since I have always loved the smaller classes at ASU, that has also given me opportunities that I otherwise would not have had. I have found that the professors here genuinely care about the success of their students, and they are willing to go the extra mile to ensure that the students understand the material and can apply it in the real world. While earning my undergraduate degree, the late Dr. Ray Larson had a profound effect on my life. He taught the CPA exam review course and was one of the most positive men I had ever met. His teaching methods and belief in his students demonstrated to me how a positive attitude can take a person to new heights. He taught us to be positive about passing the CPA exam, and it worked for me. Since 1986, I have carried Dr. Ray Larson's positivity with me in the hopes that I will make a difference in others' lives. During one of my graduate studies, I once again encountered professors who are passionate about their areas of expertise and their students, which encouraged me to remain in Boone. My work as a graduate assistant for Dr. Harry Davis showed me what the life of a professor is like and also taught me even more about banking and finance. It is my hope and dream to impact students in the future, just as the professors at the ASU Walker College of Business have positively impacted me. I am very appreciative of the faculty, staff, and students who welcomed me, a much older student, with open arms and who gave me a wonderful experience. Thank you, Walker College of Business, for allowing me to be part of the exceptional culture that is ASU and for offering me the chance of a lifetime to return to school to build upon my former work experiences. To my fellow graduates, never forget the wonderful experiences that you have had at ASU. I promise they will serve you well in your future endeavors. I also encourage you to give back to the university that has given you so much. It will truly enrich your life. Thank you.
On occasion, Appalachian State University honors individuals who have made significant contributions to our university by conferring them an honorary degree. Today is such an occasion for recognizing the achievements of one remarkable person, Mrs. Alma Ruth Marsh. Alma Ruth Marsh was married to James Perry Marsh for 69 years. Together, Alma and James started the 1970 Community College Relationship Committee, and through the First Baptist Church, James and Alma would mentor newly arrived Appalachian State students and advise them on the school and the community. Alma would welcome incoming freshman students to Appalachian State and help them build relationships with local families. Alma was actively involved with Dr. Lowell Furman, Franklin and Jane Graham, and former Governor James E. Holhauser in starting the World Medical Mission, which later merged with Samaritan's Purse, the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association, and Ruth Graham Amsterdam Ministry. To all nations, they provided clothes, shoes, and garments for family of evangelists all over the world. She was also heavily involved in the process to bring Samaritan's Purse from California to the high country. Alma assisted in many local efforts for the Watauga County community. She established and hosted the first after-prom party for Watauga High School in 1966 in her home, and it's an event which now is the capstone of Watauga High School end-of-the-year festivities. She was head of the nursery at the First Baptist Church for many years, and she was hired by the town of Boone to locate historical landmarks of the 1930s and 1940s for the Historical Society. In her early years, she was the first female to run for student body president of Watauga High School, and she was selected as the valedictorian of her class. While there are many examples of Alma's service to global ministry, to Appalachian State University, and Watauga County, Alma's greatest service was for the love and care of her family. The results of this have led to a resounding 21 degrees awarded from Appalachian and 7 Marsh family members employed by Appalachian State University. She has been a dedicated community servant as well as an advocate and supporter of Appalachian State University for more than 50 years, and it is a privilege to honor Alma Ruth Marsh with an honorary bachelor's degree from the university and extend our sincere gratitude for her faithful service. And I'd like to ask Mrs. Marsh if she would please come forward.
Alma Ruth Marsh. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of North Carolina and the Board of Trustees of Appalachian State University, I confer upon you the degree, Honorary Baccalaureate, with all the rights and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Each year, Appalachian recognizes graduate students who have excelled not only in the classroom, but also in research, professional practice, leadership, and community engagement. The best of our graduating graduate students are inducted into the Cratus D. Williams Society. Graduates so honored have achieved a perfect 4.0 in their graduate coursework and are nominated by their programs as students who have truly excelled in their scholarship and professional practice. These students were presented a university medallion to wear with their regalia at commencement and represent the top 2% of the 2017-18 graduating class. Undergraduate students receiving academic honors today will be individually recognized as they march across the stage. The gold honor cord being worn designates those candidates for graduation with earned Latin honors. Honors College medallions being worn recognize a candidate for university honors. University Honors College provides students the opportunity to participate in a challenging curriculum of honors courses at Appalachian. The University Honors designation represents superior academic achievement over the course of a student's career at Appalachian. Will all students graduating with honors today please stand? Congratulations. Today we have students who, along with being committed to their studies here at Appalachian, have also demonstrated their commitment to this country through their service in the military. The red, white, and blue cords being worn marks a candidate who serves or has served in the military armed forces. Will all students graduating who are part of our active military or are veterans please stand? Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment for which all of us, particularly the students, have been waiting. The recognition of our graduates and the conferral of their degrees. I ask Chancellor Dr. Sherry Everts to please join me at the podium. Will the candidates for the masters and specialists please rise? Dr. Everts, upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty of the Cratis D. Williams School of Graduate Studies, I present the names of those here today who have met or will meet all the requirements to earn their master's or specialist degrees. Will all candidates, except for those in the first row, please be seated? And I ask the marshals to direct the candidates to the stage. This year, we are pleased to have had nearly 1,800 graduate students in our master's, specialist, and doctoral programs. Admissions to these programs is quite competitive, and only about half of our applicants were accepted for admission. These students are truly exceptional, as reflected in their graduation rate of 82.9%, one of the highest in the UNC system, with an average of 2.1 years to degree. Therefore, you can understand our immense pride in having more than 200 of our students graduating this summer and fall, and many of whom are participating in commencement today. Our graduate student candidates have already been hooded prior to the ceremony. All candidates, please proceed to cross the stage and receive your diploma cover.
Dr. Neva Spake will distribute diploma covers as the graduate students from the College of Arts and Sciences cross the stage. Talana Jane Bell. Jordan Michael Roberts. John Lacey Beber. Gregory David Nelson II. Ryan William Hoffman. Corey O'Neill Haynes. Iris Carolina Izaguirre. Alfred Eli Shear. Scott Donald Rodesiler II. David Miles Rudow. Robin Spencer Simone. Terry K. Goodman. Austin Maxwell Thomas. Megan Ashley Polzin. David Edwin Scaresbrick. Myra Victoria McCory. Kylie Hope Neal. Jessica Tierney McCausland. Liz Alexandra Kunkel. Michael Scott Garrison. Will Thomas Sigmund. Timothy Lee Price II. Catherine Denise Hayes. Jacob Gregory Comfer. Dean Heather Norris will distribute diploma covers as the graduate students from the Walker College of Business cross the stage. Kimberly Ann Cooper. Mohammed Magdi Abdel Fattah. David Jared Richardson. Joe Isaacs Marshall III. Cody Bryson Collins. Miles Calhoun Hubbard. Dulce Yanili Urquiza. Mary Baldwin Casey. Margaret Ann Everhart. Jared Charles Huff.
Please join me in applauding all those receiving graduate degrees today.
We have one more graduate student, Nicholas Evan Rivera.
Will all candidates for bachelor's degrees please rise? Chancellor Everett, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, the Walker College of Business, and the Hayes School of Music, I hereby present to you those students who have met or will meet the requirements to earn their respective baccalaureate degrees. Will the marshals please direct the candidates for graduation to the platform? Candidates in the first row, please remain standing. All others, please be seated until your row is directed to the platform. As a reminder, undergraduate students are being led to the stage, beginning with the Walker College of Business, followed by the Hayes School of Music and the College of Arts and Sciences. We are proud to have more than 1,100 eligible undergraduate candidates for graduation this December, many of whom are participating here today. Students will have their names read and projected as they cross the stage. Each individual student's name is listed in the program by their college and major field of study. Audience, we ask that you please hold your applause until all students have been presented. As a display of respect for all graduates and a courtesy to others, we request that members of the audience remain through the entire ceremony. Degrees will not be conferred until all candidates for graduation have been presented. Thank you.
Dean Heather Norris will now come forward to congratulate students from the Walker College of Business, while Associate Dean Dr. Sandra Vinoy hands out diploma covers. Maxwell Tafari Jamani Gordon, magna cum laude. Veronica Jimenez. Elena M. Doyle, cum laude, University and Departmental Honors. Ashley Marie Kuhl. William Harris Blackwood. Henry Elford Waldrop. Dean Philip Vlasis. Alexandria Ray Mulligan. Tibu Aten Arpanan, cum laude. Mitchell Ford Kilmer, summa cum laude. Sabrina Catherine Fulmer. Kayla Lee King, magna cum laude. Tyler Rockwell Caney. Connor Andrew Ring. Cecilia Deanne Falk. Devin Mackenzie Varney. Matthew Thomas Zothner, cum laude. Jacob Luke Hutton. Jonathan Michael Wold. Ian Scott Carroll. Anastasia B. Shagdaran. Madeline Page Roche. Rachel Lauren Miller. Harmony Tatro, summa cum laude. Jacob Drew Garcia. Olivia Mackenzie Chasen, cum laude. Hunter Fossmeyer Trombeta. Patrick Jonathan Ryan. James Caleb Swaim, cum laude. Dylan Hope Vaughn, magna cum laude. Peter Joseph Bellatoni. Olivia Ann Miller. Taylor Reed Horton. Christian Allen Joseph Bailey. Grant Michael Edwards. Ty A. Atkins, cum laude. Christina Marie Felton. Rebecca Marie Crumpler, magna cum laude. James Gerald Hobby III. William Michael Coleman. Nicholas Ryan Lucius. Gregory Shane Watkins. Ryan Allen Snell. Caitlin Dever Shannon, cum laude. Kyle Glenn Webb. Colby Dylan Carr. Evan Grant Zerker. Kimberly Lee Ward, summa cum laude. Cameron Scott Duncan, cum laude. Zachary Shelton Smith, magna cum laude. Sydney Nicole Jackson. Lauren Drain Taylor. Alex Taylor Walthall. Kevin Norman, cum laude. Michael Andrew Salter. Joshua Souza Hanna. Andrew Lyas Waddell. Barton Lewis Bundy. Brian Edward Webster. Philip Justin Miracle. Christine Marie Franzalia, cum laude. Stephen Ryan Denton. Haley Jordan Moore. Mackenzie K. Harris. Justin Matthew Edmonds. Dylan Lane Brown. Sydney Michelle Lysinger. Dylan Jacob Clayton. Lillian Levon Sachs. Catherine Alexandra Farquhar. Brett Joseph Hunter. Michael Patrick Burke. Blake Andrew Brothers. Zachary Ryan Truby. Thomas Osband Simmons. Stephanie J. Pruitt, cum laude. Patrick Allen Boozer. Connor McDonald Worley. Clayton Finley Massa. Gabriel Sebastian Matias. Peng Bryant Kang. Anthony Joseph Paulson. Tyler Graham Roten, summa cum laude. Nathan Luke Eggers, summa cum laude. Karen E. Little. Shelby Danielle Cochran. Catherine Michelle Wilson. Grant Thomas Letchworth. Rode Jager Warren. Curtis William Aver. James Tyler Pell. Honor Ocean Rungstad. Sierra Patterson Mueller. Patrick Joseph Lynn. Miranda Shea Tolliver. Kayla Asta McNeil. Michael Patrick Witherell. Jesse Lee Case. George Henry Vanderbilt Cecil. Sydney Brooke Curry. Anthony Michael Santel, magna cum laude. William Sherman Lynch. Spencer Christian Harrell. Rice Jameson Murdoch. Tyler Mackenzie Clausen. Devin Tyler Heath. Caleb Thaddeus Monfeaston. Zane Spencer Jenkins. Evan Dwight Lorman, cum laude. Brooke Marie Simon, magna cum laude. Khalil Jelani Jacobs. Benjamin Joseph Samuels. Tyler Christian Fifely. David Oliver McBride. Peter Kennedy Harrison. Shrisha Pradhananga. James Grantham Marlowe, summa cum laude. Zachary Allen Myers. Ryan Richard Keith, cum laude. Matthew C. Burns. John Raymond Moser, magna cum laude. Matthew John Scott Hanna. Darren Edward Conrad. Charles Barcher. Jacob Graham Story. Wesley Brandon Bula. Cole Stephen Nolte. Harvey Wilson Gouch. Eric Nathan Siegel. Matthew Wyatt McNeil. Nicholas Adam Cisparo. Carson Emily McMillan. Allison Rhodes Goodnight. Jonathan Drake Wiseman. Madison Shea Absher. Clara Legree Rankin. Alexandria Cameron Denise. Jonathan Craig Maudlin, cum laude. Travis Michael Bruno. Joshua Allen McKee. Daniel Mason Titch. Sydney Alexandra Rowell, summa cum laude. Kevin Francis McQueenie. Ethan Philip Parrish. David Murray Green. Mason Forrest Whitaker. Adam Reed Sapp. Lucas B. Elliott. Thaddeus Orlando Skeen. Spencer Eugene Hunt, cum laude. Zachary A. Boyles. Dean James Douthit will now come forward to congratulate students from the Hayes School of Music, while Associate Dean Dr. Jay Jackson hands out diploma covers. John Philip Hargett. Emily Grace Arbor, summa cum laude. Jessie Lynn Winsenreed, magna cum laude. Miranda Elizabeth Mahanes, cum laude. Andrew Charles Paluzak, magna cum laude. Daniel Minston Dickens, cum laude. Joshua Caleb Singleton, cum laude. Alexander Ray Wilson. Jennifer Mary Elizabeth Duckworth, summa cum laude. Suzanne Grace Brown, magna cum laude. Erin Lynn Ingram. Miranda Carol Penley, magna cum laude. Aaron Michael Ritchie. John Frederick Overby, magna cum laude. Jackson Forrest Van Horn. Michael Paul Leckrone, magna cum laude. Dean Neva Spake will now come forward to congratulate students from the College of Arts and Sciences, while Associate Dean Dr. Drew Henson hands out diploma covers. Patrick Garrison Campbell, magna cum laude. Morgan Lynn Pilsher. Brian Matthew O'Hare. Andrew Philip Hensley. Lindsay Faye Dayton. Connor Stephen Douglas. Brian Edward Nelson. Charles Dillon Sprinkle. Corey James Thomas Lohman. Elizabeth Nicole Steamy. Madison Emma Armstrong, magna cum laude, University Honors. Stevie Tristina Trista Bryson, cum laude, University Honors. Lori Ann Eagers. Savannah L. Parada. Kirsten Deanne Cole. Michaela Elizabeth Wiley, University and Departmental Honors. Janice M. Swartz. Jillian Blake Headley. Reagan Nicole Kramer, cum laude. Samuel Kenneth Stone, magna cum laude. Taylor Ray Rainwater. David Michael Peterson. Lucas Dove King. Colin Reed Reber. Robert Pierce Masterson. Olivia Brooks Thor. Ashlyn Michelle Fish. Abigail Joanne Hubbs. Michael Raymond Myers. Christopher Daniel Flowers. Megan Victoria England. Nolan Thomas Gross, magna cum laude. Sean Michael Collins. Samuel Stephen Putnam. Colt Taylor Jensen. Tiffany Amber Parker. Nicholas Todd Wilkinson. Nathaniel Allen Scott Fossler. Heather Marissa Kriesel, cum laude. Marshall Alexander Crumpler. Victoria Fairfield Skelly. Kelly Michael Pothries. Theodore Alexander Thibodeau. Patrick Joseph McKenna. Dylan Joseph Sabia. Amanda Ruth Farrell. Angela Denise Hall, cum laude. Gregory Michael Youngblood. Willis Council Robbins III. Cecilia Adrian Lehman. Sarah Elizabeth Bruce. Madison Hayes Raby. Rachel A. Sasser, summa cum laude. Charles Daniel Jones, cum laude. Brian Michael Bach. Brian Christopher Thomas. Ashley Nicole Maschiati. Kayla M. Fogelman, summa cum laude. Matthew Paul Neeland. Nathan Seth Bollock. Peter Xiong. Maria Inez Guerrero Alaman. Stephen Gerald Mabe. Angela Mae Malunas Yonke. Lola Mae Griffith. Megan Lee Kepley. Caroline Rose Matthews, cum laude. Alexandra Teresa Espayat. Caleb Jordan Gooden. Samuel Thomas Biagioli, magna cum laude. Ethan Alexander Mansell, magna cum laude. William Reed White, magna cum laude, University and Departmental Honors. John Addison Dorn. Harper Longfellow Lanier, cum laude. Hannah Jean Gillespie, summa cum laude. Brandon Taylor Perry. Austin James Hale. John Sidney Marion. Smit Girish Patel. Matthew Allen Hansen. Tierney Alana Flaherty, summa cum laude. Brianne Charity Carter. Farron Danielle Page, summa cum laude. Aaron Nicole Costolo, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Raftana Bunn. J.C. M. Loud, cum laude. Haley Laurelyn Peaster, magna cum laude, University and Departmental Honors. Abigail May Baste, magna cum laude. Jacob Nathaniel Thomas. Pranav Shirkrant Gogate. Reese Allen Osborne. Brandon Lamont Poole. Lauren B. Bailey. Natalie Roberts Porter. Kenneth Joseph Hester, cum laude. Landon Lee Bradshaw. Melanie Kathleen Turner. Douglas Gerard Watson. Rachel Eliza Needell. Patrick Michael Milet. Noah M. Carrier. Jackson Kane Maddox. Alyssa Anuhia Nance. Hunter Page Willis, summa cum laude. David M. Parbus. Kaylee Kim. Jordan Caitlin Dixon. Kelsey Taylor Kay, summa cum laude. Genevieve Carol Morris, cum laude. Braden Marie Dayton, magna cum laude. Corey Tyler Wisnott. Sarah Jo Snouse, cum laude, University and Departmental Honors. Laren Michael Neese. Mariah Nicole Hargrove. Caleb Stevens Jones. Kyle Robert McQueen, cum laude. Austin Randall Mann. Holly Liesel Hughes. Ashlyn Brooke Kramer, summa cum laude. Megan Ashley Redmond, cum laude. Addie Alina Kincaid. David Allen Tart. Grant Austin Cottle. Tyler Scotch Sagabarth. Justin Andrew Moody. Brittany Alexandria Izell. Mariah Alexis Overton. Sarah Caitlin Rivers. Molly Ann Bostancic. Grant Michael Giragelli. Grant Jordan Bieberdorf. Jan Alfredo Ayala. McKinley Claire Blevins. Christina Marie Sheeran. Calvin Lee Yarborough, summa cum laude. Brenner Dale Paul Harris. Austin Tran. Donald Matthew Seshelman. Jordan Elizabeth Pring. Victoria Marie Larson. Claire Pembroke Martin, cum laude, Departmental Honors. Lauren James Richardson. Lucas Wilton Kennedy. Catherine Elizabeth Davis. Mackenzie Sky Whitaker. Blaine Tyler Smith. Thank you. Jose Angel Silva. Hannah Tapia. Caitlin Marie Reynolds. Jordan Luke Stack, summa cum laude. Zachary McKinley Saint, magna cum laude, University and Departmental Honors. Julio Cesar Garcia. Nicholas Alexander Robertson. Haley Ann McGowan. Stephen Paul Sofsky. Brittany Elizabeth Burwell, cum laude. Christopher Lane Tarwanowski. Casey Ann Fitzpatrick. Brielle Melaine Robbins. Christian Allen Shuping. John Mitchell Falkenberry. Michael Sean Morris. Allison Mary McManus. Mark Andrew Morgan. Hannah Marie Blake. Daniel Lewis Wilkins, cum laude. Helen Rose Koval. Madison Nicole Bennett, magna cum laude. Quinn Andrew Donahue. Shadon Madors. Alexander Robert Wilson. Colleen Morgan Matzy. Jeremiah Finley Privet. Catherine Marie Derschlag. Zachary Coleman Breinsfeld. Melissa Penley, summa cum laude. Jessica C. Bunce. Caroline Grace Adderson, cum laude. Kylie Marie Sigmund. Andrew Jonathan Schloff. Rachel Marie Houston. Zachary Morrison Windham. Alexandra Lauren Wolf, cum laude. David Lawrence Ross. Isaac Aaron Edwards. Emily Page Marks. Kelsey Simon Dinesha, summa cum laude. Sarah Mayela Mbiki. Jessica Brooks Davis, cum laude. Joseph Aaron Tibbett. Caitlin Alejandra Hikus. Alexander Adcock. Casey Madison Jenkins. Rebecca Keaton Stewart, summa cum laude, University and Departmental Honors. Alyssa Nicole Sanchez. Mark Daniel Janke, cum laude. Nathan Lee Stokes. Caroline Marie Wright. Elizabeth Anderson Staub. Jackson Daniel Campbell. James Alexander Filoramo. Kelsey Nicole Goddard. William Jad Smith. Gary Noel Sanz. Danae Rochelle Eason. Tori Annette Van Meter. Eduardo Arambula. Clark Quentin Owens. Amber Nicole Olson. William Paul Baeza. Jessica Kathleen Pierce. Megan Taylor Cooper, summa cum laude. Miriam Fernanda Macias. Benjamin William Migardich. Geneva K. Shepard. Ryan Slobodinsky. Jennifer Nicole Buchanan. Cheyenne Abigail Williams, cum laude. Kayla Ann Kirk, magna cum laude. Jessica Lynn Harris, summa cum laude. Connor Elena Hendricks, magna cum laude. Madison Nicole Carr, magna cum laude, departmental honors. Emma Austin Johnson, cum laude. Michaela Amber Young, cum laude. Ana Paula Maldonado Waitiez, cum laude. Michael H. Humphrey, cum laude. Michael Ryan Palmieri, summa cum laude, departmental honors. Andrew Wood Phillips. John Thomas Kirby. Kaylee Krieger. Caitlin Nicole Sitterson. Savannah Lee Frossard. Tessa Scheller Belk. Danielle Nicole Reagan. Jose Gonzalo Vicente. Edwin Tyler McIntyre. Benjamin Curtis Rickard. Timothy Raymond Wilkie. The last. Brittany Denise Mason.
Will all candidates for a degree from all colleges and schools please rise? To those who now present themselves as candidates for a degree from Appalachian State University, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of North Carolina and by the Board of Governors of the University of North Carolina, upon completion of all requirements, I will confer upon each of you the degree recommended by the faculty with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. To the graduate students, you have shown your determination to develop your talents and sharpen your skills to the fullest. Your responsibility now is to apply these capabilities to improve the world. This then is your charge. To the undergraduate students, since the Middle Ages, the silks of the graduation tassel have represented the colors of the faculty and the power of the university to confer degrees. You will continue this wonderful tradition of silks as you move your tassel to the left. Wait, I know you're anxious to do it. Signifying your transition from undergraduate student to graduate of this university. Members of the undergraduate class of 2017, please move your tassels from the right to the left. I offer my warmest congratulations to each of you. Now please join me in recognizing the newest graduates of Appalachian State University. You may all be seated. At this time, I would like to ask the faculty to please rise. These distinguished faculty members have taught and mentored our students throughout their academic careers. Faculty, you have made a transformational difference in the lives of these outstanding graduates. And I, on behalf of all those present and our entire university community, thank you for your tireless commitment. Please join me in showing appreciation for our faculty. Okay, I'm going to have you stand up again. Now I ask everyone to stand for the singing of the Alma Mater, as led by vocalist Grayson Milholland, a student in the Hayes School of Music. All are asked to participate by singing along. The brass ensemble will play the arrangement through once, and then our vocalist will conduct the audience in on the repeat. The words are projected on the screen and are also available in your program.
Appalachian alma mater, of our hearts the joy and pride. Lead us ever, lead us onward, vanguard of the hero's side.
Thank you, Grayson. That is the way that's supposed to sound. That was beautiful. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us in this ceremony today. I'd like to express our appreciation to the Appalachian Brass Ensemble, conducted by Dr. James Stokes, for its fine performance. Thank you. Also, thank you to the Appalachian student ambassadors who served as marshals for today's ceremony. I now ask the audience to please be seated for the recessional.